Following that question, I wanted to ask you, how do you see Facebook influencing the world positively in the next few years?
So, the mission that we have of helping to give people the power to share everything they want and help people stay close to the people they love and care about and connect with content, whether it's ideas or opportunities or businesses and economic opportunities. So that I think is the core mission, and I do believe is the biggest thing that we were doing that is positive in the world. But on top of that, I think that there are some kinds of problems in the world that you can only really solve if you have a big community and coordinate. And I think that we have a responsibility as the company that's helping to build this community to do the things that we can to bring the community together so that the community can fulfill its potential of doing some of these good things that wouldn't be possible otherwise. So the things that come to mind are, there's this terrible earthquake in Nepal, and the community came together and raised more than $50 million. It was the biggest collective kind of crowdsourced effort in the world. It's in the Guinness Book of Records now. We see whenever there are disasters in the world, whether that's earthquakes or hurricanes or the recent terrorist attack in Paris. There's this community, there's this tool safety check that we built that gives people the ability to say that they're safe, right? And that if they know that someone who they care about is safe, then we'll use the community and the tools that Facebook has built out to notify that person's friends and family, right? Because when you hear that there's a terrorist attack or disaster in some city, all you want to know is that the people that you love and care about are safe, right? And that's the thing that kind of uniquely Facebook can build, right? Because we know, because you've shared who your friends are, and you've shared whether you're safe or not, and you've shared what city you're in. So we can kind of put all that together and help people connect in those times. Around the world, we're starting to roll out tools around finding lost and missing children. Right? We have this program that we started in the U.S. It's called Amber Alerts, but we rolled it out in Canada, and we're rolling out in more countries as well. That the idea is that when there's a lost or abducted child, the police will post a photo of them, and oftentimes people, if they see the person, will then call the police. And what we found is that we can show that to people who live in that area, because on Facebook a lot of people share where they live. And there's already been at least one example of a child who their photo was posted in this Amber Alert, and someone recognized the kid. They were just like, hey, I saw this kid in my community recently. And they went to the police, and then the child got saved from being abducted and returned to their family. So, you could just go on and on and on about, there are all these different examples of things that really would not be possible without the community that you have all built. And we built the tools to help come together on Facebook. And as a company, I just think we feel this tremendous responsibility that, if these are things that only we can do together, then we better make sure we do them. Right, and so we have a whole team at Facebook that's focused on these social good initiatives and has a long roadmap of things. We just recently rolled out, fundraising for different causes, fundraising for different organizations that were working on the refugee crisis, all these different areas. And this doesn't even include Internet.org, which is actually probably the biggest single thing that we're doing, which is trying to bring all the opportunities of the Internet to the next 4 billion people. So I could probably spend the whole town hall talking about this stuff. I care a lot about this, but I feel like we have a tremendous responsibility to do more and more here.